Sports professor Rick Horrow inside the $1.3 trillion business of sports. You're on the record this week talking about the last 5 most important topics for the last 2 weeks and looking ahead to the 5 to watch. First, let's look at the last couple of weeks, an incredibly busy couple of weeks led by the allegations surrounding the $28 million, quote, no-show deal to circumvent the salary cap alleged between Kawhi Leonard and Clippers owner Steve Ballmer. The bankrupt sustainability firm Aspiration. The deal, structured to have minimal promotional requirements, allegedly included a clause voiding payments if Leonard left the Clippers, raising concerns it was intended to bypass salary cap restrictions. The league has brought top legal counsel and I assume forensic accountants into the matter. The bottom line is nobody knows whether it's intentional, nobody knows whether it's actually happened, and as a lawyer you got to presume innocence until otherwise found. The end of the day, however, everybody around all leagues and sports are watching techniques and opportunities to either circumvent the salary cap or make it stronger. This investigation will go a long way to determining how it's enforced in the future. That's number one. Number two, a Streamcast shut down in a major crackdown on illegal sports gaming. Streamcast, the world's most trafficked illegal sports streaming site, 1.6 billion visitors a year, taken offline following a sweeping operation led by Egyptian authorities. The Anti-Piracy Coalition, ACE, Alliance for Creativity and Entertainment, there's an interesting topic for you, conducted on August 24. The raid resulted in the arrest of 2 individuals, the seizure of significant assets, laptops, smartphones, cash, cryptocurrency, real estate, and some say laundering. We'll see how this impacts yet another ongoing investigation regarding sports and gambling. Number 3, College Sports Commission clears about $80 million in inaugural NIL in their initial report. They released their first report, NIL Go. The platform cleared about 8,300 deals, 28,000 student athletes, 1,100 to 1,200 institutional users, 3,100 agents or representatives. The values of the individual deals reached amounts exceeding $1.6 billion, demonstrating the widespread diversity of NIL, hopefully across all sports. A lot of people talk about undercounting, but this is the first study, and basically give them a break. That's number 2. Number 3. Number 4, Oklahoma and Michigan. The game was important, but it gives you 2 perspectives on 2 different quarterbacks relative to NILs. Bryce Underwood, the top high school quarterback unquestionably in the country, anchored by a 4-year NIL deal, reportedly between $10 and $12.5 million. Yeah, he played, but Michigan was up against a quarterback who decided to take some money in another perspective. A junior redshirt transfer, John Mateer, delivered a veteran performance of 270 passing yards and expected to earn about $2.5 to $3 million his first season with the Sooners. There's no right. There's no wrong. It's a different perspective and a great game. Let's see more to come. That's number 4. And then number 5, the AP Top 25 poll reveals some very interesting perspectives. This week, 11 SEC teams ranked, the most ever. The member schools participated in a single poll, the SEC packed. The number 1, Ohio State, number 2, Penn State, number 3, LSU, Oregon 4, Miami 5, unchanged. But South Florida makes a noteworthy entrance to the top 18, making its first appearance in 7 years. Here's the deal. Florida, SMU, Ohio, Arizona State falling out of the rankings. Auburn, Missouri, 24-25. It's going to be a race. We'll talk about it every week. But by the way, ladies and gentlemen, the playoffs not pick until early December, so pump the brakes. That's the 5 opening drive talking about what happened in the last couple of weeks. Next, let's talk about the 5 to watch. What's happening in the next 2 weeks or so? 1 to 5. Number 1, Penn State inks its landmark 10-year deal with Adidas. Adidas ending a 33-year relationship with Nike effective July 1 next year. The deal, worth about $300 million, positioning Adidas as the footwear, apparel, NIL opportunities, other strategic benefits. The sideline partner across varsity programs, Penn State's storied football team, basketball program, fledgling hockey program, and its distribution across all of its sports. Let's watch and see what happens over time. Pretty significant. That's number one. Number two, Cosm and Fox expand its partnership to include NFL, MLB, and the Daytona 500. The licensing agreement includes the immersive live sports offerings beyond college football and now basketball, NFL games, MLB matchups, Daytona 500, 12K resolution, 87-foot diameter, looking at LA, looking at Dallas, and they're looking at Atlanta, Detroit, and other cities. Cosm will be a major fixture in years to come. That's number two. Number three, Oakland Battlers get amazing issue. This is a really significant story. The first AI responsibility moving in a game, replacing most of the functions by managers. Minor League Baseball, independent, of course, Pioneer League team. They place their managers' in-game decision-making responsibilities into the hands of AI. Unbelievable. For one Saturday game against Great Falls Voyagers, the AI world handled managerial tasks like constructing the starting lineup, pitching changes, pinch hitters, and field positioning. The managers still keeping relatively important, they would say, decisions like, are you going to steal second base? Are you going to pinch hit? A whole lot of stuff. But the professional sports game for the first time was managed by AI, reflecting growing experimentation with data-driven strategies. If I'm a manager, let's figure out what else to do in life. That's number three. Number four, the esports premier event electrifies Wembley. The Blast Premier London Open. The OVO Arena in Wembley has that event, a pinnacle moment for competitive gaming. 400,000 euro prize pool, 7,000 in-person tickets, anticipated 90 million viewers worldwide. The event brought nearly 30 million euro and pounds to the London economy, reaffirming the city's status as a vibrant hub for digital entertainment. The attendees calling for more, they're going to get it. Look at Saudi Arabia and others in the future. And that's four. Number five, 2K look for securing college basketball game deals as EA withdraws their plans. EA, of course, once the front runner to revive its classic college basketball series for 2028, pulled its licensing after many Division I schools opted to sign 2K instead. Now, 2K forging ahead with a college basketball experience set to debut 2027, featuring more than 100 programs integrated into its NBA 2K franchise, with more surprises planned for 2026. That's your opening drive, your five to watch, all on the record. Sports Professor Rick Horrow, thanks Callie Kazire for helping us put this together. Thanks to all who participated in Florida sports, South Florida sports. You heard it this week with a tribute. And thank you again for helping us endeavor to uncover the $1.3 trillion business of sports. Speak with you soon.